Hey there, guys. All right, so today we're going to talk about interior angles of polygons. We're going to start with just a formula. So all polygons, all of their angles always add up to a specific amount. So for instance, a triangle is one that we all know. A triangle, the angles always add up to 180 degrees. So we're going to look at how we find out what the sum of all the interior angles are for any polygon. And luckily, I have an awesome little formula for you that you can use and use and use and use and use. And it's going to be all you need for this section, okay? Then I'm going to go over 3 examples. They're all 3 a little different, but all the problems I'm going to give you are going to look exactly like one of these examples that I'm going to do, so you know exactly how to set them up and solve them, okay? So first, the formula. The formula is going to be S equals, in the wrong spot, 180 times n minus 2. Okay, that is the formula that we will be using for this section, okay? Now, if you have to take the ACT, SAT, a lot of times this is something that they throw on there because it's a random formula and they expect you to know it and memorize it for the whole rest of your life and be able to apply it in a highly stressful time of taking a test. Unless you're one of those people that get stressed out by taking tests, which good for you, that's pretty good, awesome skill. I am not one of those people. So this formula here, we're gonna learn today. And I hope it sticks with you. And if I need to sing a song, I can sing a song. But please don't make me because I'm not good at doing that. You guys should know that. So anyway, this formula here will tell you how many degrees a polygon's interior angles will add up to equal. So S, that's the total number, that's the sum of all interior angles. So not one interior angle, all of them, okay? 180, n minus 2. N, that's the number of sides that something has. So if it's a pentagon, the n is 5. If it's a 13gon, n is 13, okay? All right, let's try an example. So I'm not gonna write all of the examples up on the board, up on my board here. I might be able to, it's not a lot of writing. So the first one, we're gonna find the sum of measures of a 16gon. Find the sum of interior angles of a 16gon. Okay? So start by having your formula. S equals 180 n minus 2. Now we can replace what we know, which is n. Whenever it's something like this, like a 16gon, that's 16, that is the number of our sides. So right here where n is 16. Okay, what's 16 minus 2? 14. So the sum of all interior angles will be 180 times 14. Plug that in, you should get that it is 2,520 degrees. All right, and for your answers, if you just write the number, that's perfectly okay with me. Again, this is all the angles inside a 16gon added up will add to equal 2,520. Okay? All right, let's try another one. Let's say I ask you to find the measure of one angle, or it might say each angle in a 13gon. Okay, this has 2 steps. The first thing we have to do, we have to find the sum of all of the angles, okay? So when we do that, we would say S equals 180 n minus 2. In here is 13. So 180 times 13 minus 2. 13 minus 2 is 11. All right. So if we do 180 times 11, you should get that all of the angles add up to be 1,980 degrees, all of them. Now, here I only asked for one angle or each angle, okay? If you ever see one or each, that means we have to do the second step. The second step is we have to divide your sum divided by the number of sides, okay? So if it's a total of 1,980 degrees for all of them, well, there's 13 angles. If there's 13 sides, there's 13 angles. So if we divide by 13, we would get that each angle is about 152.3 degrees, okay? Now, if you guys have questions on this, just let me know. We can work through some together, okay? All right. I have one more for you. This one is going to say to find the measure, or no. Find the number of sides if each interior angle is 120 degrees. Okay? So if each interior angle is 120 degrees, the total of them would be 120 times the number of sides. So on this, our S will equal 120 times in, 120 times how many sides there are. Okay, so if we start with S equals 180 times n minus 2, we can replace this S right here with 120 n. Okay, now we're going to have to solve for n. First thing we're going to do is distribute this 180. So 120 n equals 180 n, 180 times n. 180 times minus 2 would be minus 360. Okay. Now we are going to combine like terms because they're on opposite sides of the equation sign. We're going to subtract 180n from each side. And we're going to be left with negative 60n equals negative 360. Now, the last step is we divide by negative 60. And when negative 360 divided by negative 60 will give us n equals 6. I know this one's very tricky. Take it step by step. So whatever it tells you each angle is worth, the sum will be that amount times n. Replace that for S. Distribute 180, combine like terms, and solve, and you will get to your answer. Okay? But if you have any questions, let me know. I put all of these notes right below this video for you so you can open them up, use them, download them, color them. I don't care what you want to do, but they are there for you. So use those. Those are your #1 resource. And let me know if you have questions. And if not, I hope you have a good day. All right.